Hi, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do American English Idioms lesson number 44. We'll go through 5 idioms and review their meanings, a couple of sentence examples, and we'll finish with a story so you can hear the idioms in context. This is a series, so if you like this video, subscribe for more. Let's get started. First, I'll read the idioms. Haste makes waste, out of the blue, green thumb, the early bird gets the worm, like father, like son. Haste makes waste. This means you'll make mistakes if you rush through something. So haste means going quickly. It means moving with urgency. So, for example, if I am making these YouTube videos and I go too quickly with my video editing and leave in an error or fail to edit out something that I made a mistake on, then what's going to happen is that I export the video, watch through it, and then have to go back and redo, and it's just wasteful. It's not a good use of time, because if I had just been deliberate to begin with and made sure I was doing things accurately, I wouldn't have that wasteful time of having to go back and redo my work. Examples are, he rushed through the assignment, but haste makes waste and he had to redo it. She learned that haste makes waste after breaking the vase while cleaning too quickly. Out of the blue. This means something that happens unexpectedly. So when something happens out of the blue, it has nothing to do with the color blue. Rather, it just means that it's something that occurs that no one was anticipating. So if I have friends who are married and very suddenly they tell me they're getting divorced, I would probably feel that's out of the blue if I didn't know that they were fighting or having issues. I'd be like, what? Why? It would be unexpected. Examples are, he called me out of the blue after years of no contact. The news of their engagement came out of the blue and surprised everyone. Green thumb. This means to be good at gardening or to have luck with gardening. So your thumb is not literally green, but most things in a garden are green. So it makes sense to say if someone is good at gardening, they have a green thumb. I wish I had a green thumb. I don't. But this upcoming summer, I'm going to at least attempt to grow some herbs, and that way I'll have fresh herbs for my meals. But, some people, they have a green thumb. They can grow all sorts of fruits and vegetables in a garden. Examples are, she has a green thumb and can grow anything in her garden. Even though she lives in an apartment, her green thumb is evident from her lush balcony plants. The early bird gets the worm. This means the first people to arrive will get the best things. So this is an idiom that was used a lot with me as I was growing up to encourage me to wake up early. I have never enjoyed waking up early, so hearing this, I'm like, oh no, I just want to sleep. So here we're not literally talking about birds or worms, but think about it. The first bird to be out and searching for worms is going to be able to find that food. That bird will find the food faster than the other birds. So people can be like that too. For example, if I'm going to go to garage sales in the summer on the weekends, I want to be out there early so I get the best things. So I want to be awake and looking for the items that I want, because the early bird gets the worm. Examples are, she wakes up at 5 a.m. every day, believing the early bird gets the worm. Her success in catching the bus on time is proof that the early bird gets the worm. Like father, like son. This means a son's behavior or traits are similar to his father's. So To say like father, like son is to indicate that the son is displaying characteristics that are very similar to their fathers. Similarly, you could say like mother, like daughter. This idiom was popularized when language tended to be a little more sexist. Like mother, like daughter, absolutely appropriate nowadays as well. But like father, like son is kind of what has been more prevalent in terms of an idiom like this. There's a song in the musical Aida that has this title, Like Father, Like Son, where one of the main characters is feeling distress because he doesn't quite want to be like his father, who's the Pharaoh of Egypt. He wants to go off and live his own life and do his own things. So in that instance, the character is saying, like, I know you're saying like father, like son, but I want to do my own thing. Examples are, he's an excellent mechanic, just like his dad, like father, like son. They both have the same sense of humor, like father, like son. So let's read through a story so we can hear these idioms in context. Ethan always admired his grandfather's greenhouse. Your grandfather had a green thumb, Ethan's dad often said. He could grow anything. When his grandfather passed away, Ethan was surprised when, out of the blue, he was left with the greenhouse in the will. Excited to honor his grandfather's memory, Ethan jumped into the task. He planted seeds quickly, eager to see results. But he soon learned that haste makes waste. The rows were uneven, and many seeds didn't sprout. Frustrated, Ethan nearly gave up, but his dad stepped in to help. Let's do this right, he said. Plants need care, patience, and time. Remember, the early bird gets the worm, but only if it's prepared. Day by day, the greenhouse began to thrive. Ethan found joy in the small victories, like watching the first seedlings sprout and watering the plants early each morning. His dad smiled proudly. You know, you remind me of myself. It's true what they say, like father, like son. Ethan laughed. I guess I do have a green thumb after all. So again, those idioms are haste makes waste, out of the blue, green thumb, the early bird gets the worm, like father, like son. Great job today. There are other videos like this on this channel, and more are coming soon. I'll put playlists and videos right here, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.